Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for June. I can't believe we're in the first month of summer. So let's see what messages are in store for you guys. And I'm using Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Fairies oracle cards. All right, let's get the shuffling. So this is Sagittarius June messages. Okay. So there's 1 and 2, and then this one wants to come out. Okay. So your first card, you have Miracle Healing. Your second card is Positive Expectations. And your third card is Problem Resolved. For some reason, I do remember this card coming out for you guys last summer. Don't ask how I remember that, but I feel like you're going through the same phase as last June for some reason, but it's a different year, but it's like the same feeling. So the first thing that comes to mind with this card is, I know it says miracle healing. It could be very obvious. For example, it could have to do with health. For some of you out there, maybe you or a family member, someone was concerned about their health, but it shows that there's a healing here, okay? So that's a message that it wants me to give to you, that there are things working behind the scenes in your favor, all right? So things, it shows, will be getting better, okay? So there is a healing here, and in matters of well-being, there's also there's a big healing there as well. But the other thing that comes to mind for you especially is the desire or the need to explore your horizons or expand or travel. So that could be a big part of the picture for you. Maybe you have that in you, and you'd like to take some time to maybe merge and work with your travel. If a lot of you work with social media, it also applies to that. So expanding your social network or reaching out to people to find prospective clients for your business. So there is going to be that expansion happening for you guys this month, okay? And I see it happening quick. If you need to start a new project or send that message or just begin something new, there will be a new moon in Gemini on the 5th. So the 5th or 6th, they're good planetary energies to kind of push you along that way, okay? So it gives you an oomph kind of thing. And so you could do it at any time, but it's just during that time, there's extra energy supporting you, okay? So really great there, miracle healing. And maybe some of you are even thinking that your energy might suit another country, or just wanting to observe people in another location, and just kind of switching your mind around or gaining a new perspective on life. I feel a lot of you are having that urge to go out and explore and see the way other people are living their life, and what you could incorporate in your life, whatever it is that you learn from them. So I do see that, and that's like a big urge for a lot of you. Positive expectations. So maybe a project or something, maybe school, maybe your business, any dream at all. It could even be a relationship. Maybe it hasn't materialized as fast as you wanted to, but this card is saying to have patience and positive expectations that things are falling into place the way that they should. And I do feel for you, you know, patience will be a major key this month, okay? So sometimes with big dreams, they need time. You need to water. It's like a plant, all right? So a big tree will take slower time to grow fully than a little flower, right? So it depending what your desires and your dreams are, but the bigger the dream, it's going to take longer to manifest. So there may be some nurturing on your part involved, so keep learning in the meantime, whatever that is. Maybe there's a course you need to take, or maybe online learning, all right? So anything like that. Really great stuff. But overall, it's going to have a positive, there's going to be an uplifting energy for you. So take the time to be grateful of what's happening right now. And every time you wake up, maybe it would benefit you to practice, morning affirmations or anything like that. Or just writing down what's been happening that you're really proud of so far. And all your achievements. Just so you could see that you have come a long way, actually. Okay. So this here, maybe there's... this one is a problem resolved. So there's something that's been bothering you that maybe you couldn't figure out, but it solves itself. So you figure that out, or maybe between you and a specific person. So it's saying have positive expectations. Things will be making sense for you soon. There is a little bit of a temptation for a lot of you. So just by seeing the snake here in the picture. So pairing it up with this, maybe a lot of you are getting the urge to kind of get up and leave your job for the sake of travel, or just getting tempted with something. I see a boat here, so a journey. Maybe you've been tempted to take on a specific journey, but I would advise you to hold your horses, okay? Because these urges, they're very common during this time. So don't just, as the saying goes, throw the baby out with the baby water. Just really take your time to think about this before you take any plunges. Okay, so make sure you close chapters on a good slate. You don't burn any bridges or anything like that. But I do see your ship coming in. So for a lot of you, maybe that job you've been waiting for finally comes in. That paycheck finally comes in. So ship's coming in, okay? So don't get too tangled up with the negativity as well. But, the snake, it's also a symbol for higher learning, higher wisdom. Okay, so maybe it is taking that time to learn from all your experiences and shed the old skin and bring in the new. All right, so it could have different meanings for everyone watching. But really pleasant here, the surroundings in the back. I feel a lot of you will be going on a journey, and there's mountains in the background. And ships, and I just seeing the world here. So I feel a lot of you will be doing a lot of exploring. And it is an energy that's very exciting because, the colors match. So I do feel these connect, okay? And I do feel maybe you've been getting a little tempted. So make sure you plan accordingly, and everything will fall into place. So be positive. So maybe there is a trip that you're waiting for it to come through or finalize or something like that. So be positive. All right, whatever it is, the situation, it's telling you to hang in there. Okay, patience is a virtue, especially for this month for you guys. All right, so I hope it makes sense for you. Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you next month. Bye-bye.